Hey, I'm Andrew Dash for Audiophile, and something is happening over at Marantz. Something wonderful. Now, it seems to me that the audiophiles have taken over the design department of Marantz, and their new line of receivers is looking more like their reference line of two-channel amplifiers. And frankly, that's awesome. You see, when we open up the SR5006, the first thing we notice is that the huge LCD display that is ever so prominent on a lot of AV receivers is gone, replaced by a round minimalistic look. The only thing that this display will show you is status messages, track names for streaming music, and then of course your standard volume and source. Another thing it does is it says, hey, look at the TV, stupid, when the GUI is activated. Now, you know, the thing is, how much information do we really need on the front of an amp? These days, it's packed with stuff that we never really even look at. I think Marantz is onto something, and I hope that it catches. The first time we connected the SR5006 to the internet, it immediately detected that we needed a firmware update and prompted us to install it. This set the mentality for our experience in reviewing this product. Marantz has delivered a receiver that is both powerful and easy to use, and they've done a lot of things right. The SR5006 is a 100-watt 7.1 AV receiver that can also do a second zone. The only exception to this is that there is only one speaker binding post that can be used either for the second zone or your surround back speakers. More advanced systems give you two connections and then allow you to just switch modes via the software. Now, as far as the inputs, you've got 6 HDMI, 2 component, and 3 composite video inputs, as well as USB and internet streaming. Basically, Marantz has given you an infinite number of ways to route your DVD player, cable box, music player, and any other device you have to your home theater or around your home. It also supports Apple's AirPlay, meaning you can stream video or audio from your iPad, iPod, whatever iDevice you might have. And if you don't have an Apple device, well, then you can use the USB input on the front or use the optional Bluetooth accessory. We tried out a lot of the network audio features, including AirPlay, Rhapsody, Pandora, and Internet Radio. And speaking of Internet Radio, we found it actually picked up some local stations, which was pretty cool. And they sounded better on this system than they do over the air. In fact, all of these streaming functions seem to be of a very high quality, relatively speaking. Apple's AirPlay in particular seemed to be able to handle any bit rate that we had encoded, including lossless. Now, going back to the simplicity thing, Marantz just makes it easy to listen to music. In fact, we found ourselves spending more time listening and less time worrying about configuration or whether we'd set up our speakers correctly. It just all works. For the configuration we did do, the on-screen GUI made it easy to set up our speakers, and it overlays on top of the current video, which is what we prefer. The Marantz graphical representation of a room is provided for setting speaker size and assigning the Zone 2 or surround back amplifiers. While the GUI is advanced, it's not the full-color version like you see on the next model up, the SR6006. The system does, however, come with a microphone, and you can run the Odyssey Multi-Q XT system and then take advantage of the included Odyssey Dynamic EQ and Dynamic Volume features. This is a great receiver for a number of reasons. For under $800, the SR5006 gives you power, inputs, and network features that go far above and beyond what we'd expect. It's also rugged, and it looks audiophile in a way that nobody else is doing right now. This is a receiver that stands out in the crowd, and you know, that's hard to come by in an age of almost identical looking black boxes. So kudos to Marantz for breaking the mold.